Microphone. Can you give us a ring? Can everyone hear me? Hello. Hello, everybody. What up? It's been a while. Hey, that's my bad. I am sorry about that. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. How's everybody doing? Did anybody see the meteor shower last night? I didn't. I tried, but I failed miserably. Hello. Hi. Let me see. Let me get these screens all situated somehow if I can without breaking anything. Okay, oh, that's all right. Yo, Russo, what's up? Brist Yeti, Simon K, Max Crow, Alicia, MCK, Dream, Ice Stream, Shay. What's up, Cheshyre? You want to produce a song? Yes, I'm going to try and produce a song from scratch today. Definitely. Simon K, hey, Chesh, did you already make MC12 or are you waiting for MC12 to be done to make the music? We're almost done. We're close. The music's not done yet. The animation isn't done yet. The sound effects aren't done yet, but we're getting there. We're close. Hello, Russia from Colorado. How you doing? No, what's up? All right. Yes. 2023 goals complete. I didn't think we were going to make it. We only had a month and a little change left for Mono to make a stream, but he made it. That's great. Hello from France. Hello. Hello, Rainbow 51. Yo. Yo. Okay. So, on the if you guys aren't on the Cheshire Discord server, you should be, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Let me see if I can figure out how to make an invite for peeps. Invite people. Oh, that's not the right one. I have to do it from here. Maybe I can do it from here. Copy. And can I post links in my chat? I don't see why not. Okay, there's the Discord link for anybody. Hopefully it works. If not, let me know and I'll try and fix it later. Hi from Serbia. Holy Filippo Boken. What's up? Hello, Serbia. Goobers. Yeah, it's been a while. Zero sex. Yeah, definitely. Awesome. We got a full house of awesome people. So um I came up with, well, I didn't come up with, but um the admin and mod team over at the Cheshire Discord are wanting to do a competition, and I think it's a great idea. So they asked me to come up with a few samples, a few plug-in instruments, as a general rule of like those are the only things that you can use to make a song out of. So I thought that in the spirit of the competition, I won't be involved in the competition, maybe in the judging part, but maybe I'll try and see how it goes, and then maybe that'll give anybody else out there some inspiration to make their own song just using this list of ingredients, I guess. So, oops. Uh, I think that's what we'll do today. Does anybody have any questions about anything or comments about anything or general epiphanies about philosophical discussions that they've been in recently? What's the meaning of life? Has anyone figured that out yet? Mr. Kid 2507, hey Trish, I was playing NPC Classic and I realized something why many songs aren't played complete like the day before. Oh, I think you could chalk that up to it being like the first time any of us had done a game. So there's probably some mistakes were made. Uh, that's honestly, I have no idea, but that's what I would think. God, Gab, yo, Gab, what's up? How you doing? And first of all, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, amazing to see you back, Cheshire. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm doing all right. I figure I was having a chat with some of the admin and mod team on the Cheshire Discord last night, and so for those of you that don't know, I'm in constant chronic excruciating pain all the time. I can't sit down, I can't lie down, I can't stand up, I can't walk, I can't do anything without being in pain all the time, and it is absolutely ruining my life. I won't get into the details of it, but basically, and I'm a really slow learner. I always have been, so it's doubly hard for me to grasp the concept that this is how my life is now. Um, but it's been controlling me, and even though it hurts to do stuff, I have to. I have to do stuff. I can't not do anything, which is what I've been doing, and it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. So I've got to push myself as hard as I possibly can, and I might take more frequent breaks. But you know, that's all right. I think everybody's okay with that as long as we're all hanging out. I think that's the most important piece of this whole thing, right? So, yeah, I'm doing well. Hopefully that answers a few other questions. I will play Madness Project Nexus. Simon K says, I will play Madness Project Nexus 2. Now while I listen to you making music. Oh, sweet. Also great work on Matt Nexus. Music, really like it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a perfect way to spend the stream, is playing some Project Nexus. That's awesome. Hail, yeah. Thank you, retarded human. I'm sure, uh, I'm sure something will help. I'll figure something out. I'll take it. I'll take them hugs. Thank you. Yeah, Gab, you've been kind of behind the scenes for a while about all this stuff, but yeah, and thank you. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, y'all. Okay, first things first. I'm going off this list right here. You probably can't read it, even if you can see it clearly. My handwriting is terrible, but okay, so let me open up some FL Studio, which is already open. Let me get to that screen, and let's find some packs. Let's find some drum samples. So we're going through, oops. Oh, let me turn this down. God, it's been such a long time since I've been here. All right, I need to see what these things say. I've got an insane amount of samples, but we're going with legacy. Yeah, so do. Legacy, there we go. Drums, dance. Okay, so I can use any of these samples in here. It's not that many to choose from at all. Not even close. So let's see what we got. Oh, these are the old school sounds. Yeah, yeah. I like that one. We're taking that one. Thank you. Ooh, I might use that for later. A little rim shot. Those are always fun. I'm sure that you guys will recognize, if you've been listening to my music for a long time, you'll recognize a lot of this stuff. That's the one right there. And that snare was nice too. Take that snare, take that. So what do we got? We got three kicks and a couple snares. Why not take that one? Take that clap. The hat. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, that's not very many to choose from. Did I already have that one? I already have that one. Okay, so that's going to be our percussion section. Get rid of these ones on top here. And I'll get back to the comments here in a second. I don't have enough room on my screen to look at everything. I can use my phone. Aw. No, I shouldn't do that. I'll get lost in my phone. I'll just jump back and forth. Actually, why don't I go right here? That was easy. Yeah, Sim 3 was great. Sim 3.5, I loved all of it. Ooh, that's from Dream. Ooh. Oh man, I can't get lost in these comments. Thank you very much for everything so far. Uh, okay, Simon K, one question. Also, one question, Cheshire, will you release this song on Spotify, or is it this just to mess around with sounds? I guess that'll be up to how it turns out. So far, it's just kind of a basic how-to demonstration, inspiration, have a good time type of deal. But if it turns out to be like a really potentially amazing song, then I'll put it on Spotify. That might take a few weeks if that happens. But we'll see. We'll see. Can everybody hear everything okay? Is the sound volumes all right? So we've got our uh, percussion. So SimSynth, we can use SimSynth. I haven't used that in forever, but it's one of my favorites. And there's a few presets here, bass gruffy and bass move. Let's find those. Here's bass gruffy. Sorry if you can't see the plugins. If I detach the plugins so that everyone can see everything, um, for some reason everything screws up and goes crazy. But that's all right. Uh, I can try it, but if it crashes, it's not my fault. Oh yeah, okay. So we can use that one. We can also use a bass moog. Moogs are always good. And we can load up a few citrus presets. Let's do left modified. Sorry, plug modified. That's nice. And we can use short synth guitar harmonics. This one. Oh, that's so lovely. And instrument phased. This one. Mono, good question. It is a crime. I left basic distorted out of it. We're going we're going full non-basic distorted on this one. Okay, so here's our basses, some pads. I feel like I kind of like that. let's use that basic idea for our beginning. What about, hold on. All right, let's try that. See what happens. So what's this one? That bass needs to be harder. So I still don't know if you guys can see these, but that's all right. Oh, I haven't used them since it's so long. Right. Something to play with. So down an octave. All right. So let's say, oh, I didn't detach all the stuff, so you can't really see everything. Shit. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to turn the tempo up to about 150. All right, I'll leave that alone. Oh, here it is. There's our LFO rate. Don't mess with that, Sean. That's a terrible idea. All right, so let's see what goes good with that. Turn my octave back up. Let's do a breakbeat. Breakbeats are always fun. We'll use this kick. I like this kick. Yeah, there's something there. Okay, so then one second, I'll jump on some comments here in a sec. I'm just in the zone, kind of, a little bit, maybe. I don't know. So what was I doing before? What words can we use? This faded one? Yes. Yes. So there's a little something going on. Let's see what y'all have been talking about for a while. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you guys. How far back do I need to go? Okay, all right, here we go. Hello, hi, hi everyone. Hello, newcomers. Oh, thanks, Mono. Some good presets, I think. There's a lot of potential there. Yes, good question, Mono. Go wild with the effects and the whole channel rack, or not channel rack, but the mixer. Go absolutely nuts with whatever on the mixer. There's no restrictions there, which I think is going to lead to a lot of really fun innovation. Let me detach that so hopefully you guys can see it. Um, Mr. Human, hello, Cheshire. I hope you're doing awesome. I've DM'd you on Discord lately, checking up on you. Glad to see you streaming. Sorry again. Okay, yeah, and thanks for bringing that up, Mr. Human. Um, if I haven't responded to you on Discord, it's please don't take it personally. It's because of all the stuff I was talking about earlier. My mind just is shattered, and I'm trying to operate like it's like in front of me is a shattered glass pane and prisms and lights, and it's a confusing mess, and I'm trying to make sense of the outside world through this distorted view because of this chronic pain. So it's got nothing to do with you, and I really apologize if I've made you feel like I haven't cared to respond or anything. It has nothing to do with that. So I hope I haven't offended anybody. Simon K, once you get money to make music, you should definitely make music. Cyberpunk vibes. Yeah, Barusa, good point. You can always use free DAWs. There are some good free ones out there. Mr. Kid 2507, thanks for showing up, and thanks you everybody for being here. Holy Yankees. Uh, Simon K's been sick for the past 2 days and health problems for the past 2 months. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, that have faded. Oh, so you do feel a little better. That's good. Juicy. Let's see. Talking about some dolls. I'm not a legend, Tommy, but thank you. Thank you for saying so. That's really a nice thing to say. Shay, Chesh's lead proves that you don't need powerful what? Yes, he's like serum or some percussion kit to make masterpieces, even with the simplest thing. Dude, Shay, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it very much. I think a lot of times the less you have, the more you have to depend on inspiration from another place. What is it? Scarcity or something breeds innovation. There's some saying about the less you have to work with, the more innovative you are, and I think that is true for everybody. Um, Matthew Yates, hello. Okay, Deep Rock Pike, you got it. I will no longer apologize. I'm just kidding. Thank you. I really hope you find a way to deal with the pain. Mayo Sunshine, I will. And this, I think this right here is something I've been missing in my attempt to live a normal life dealing with chronic pain is this experience and being with you guys and making music. This is what I do and this is what I love. And why would I stop doing this? So really gonna try and do this as much as I possibly can without overdoing it. I have a tendency to overdo everything. So anyway, back to kind of that point Mono Chronic was talking about. The mixer is pure creativity, just go wild, and that's what I was about to incorporate into this little ditty we've got going on is the mixer tracks. So let me just assign. Well, let me grab all these and assign selected to free mixer tracks. Booyah! Why did you do 8, 9? Oh, you suck. I want you to go to 2. Just do it by myself. Thank you very much. Stupid automation crap. I hate you. You're so useful, but I never seem to work with you very well. 11, 12, 13. All right, so for those of you who have FL Studios and are just kind of getting started, there's a really nifty, helpful, quick fix kind of thing that I'll show you here in a second. I don't know why, but I used 2 server improvements in the Cheshyre server, and that wasn't a waste. Yay! Thanks, kid. Hey, it's Mary. I can't stay for longer, but I'm glad I was able to catch the stream. Thanks for showing up, public class, Mary. It's good to see you. Also, Chesh, does MC 9.5 Part 2 music, does the voice say Hank, or what does it say? Because I don't know. It doesn't say Hank. I would have to go back and look at it and try and remember if it said anything at all. It might not say anything. Uh, yeah, good point, Mono. Citrix might know. That might be something that clashed, not clashed, but the music and the sound effects were going at the same time. So it might have been an SFX thing. So anyway, say you're just starting out in FL Studio and you're like, damn, on mixer track number 2, I really like having this fruity balance and this parametric EQ, but I want them on all these other tracks too. So instead of going into each one and selecting them off this list and finding them in your plugins and assigning them that way, you can actually take the entire channel and right click on it. It'll go up to something that says File, and a little drop down menu will come out. It'll say Save Mixer Track As. And if you left click and hold on that and move it to another channel, every effect that you had on the first channel will get copied and pasted onto the other channel. So it's kind of a pretty quick way to duplicate stuff. And it's very helpful when you're trying to get through something quickly, all the monotonous kind of background stuff. So I'm going to take care of that right now. And you can also do that with just one instance over here. So instead of copying and pasting the entire channel and moving it, you can do it with the same way, like right click on, oops, oh, get away. I thought you could, can't you? Oh, yeah, you go to this arrow, a drop down menu comes up, and that same save preset as option comes up, and you left click and hold. And so you left click and drag and drop it to where you want that specific plugin to go. Or you can copy, paste, drag and drop the entire channel onto another channel. So that kind of makes things easier. Sometimes it makes things way too confusing, but it helps. It's very helpful. I also find um, there's this built-in FL Studio plugin. Oh, you can't see the mixer? Oh, I thought you could. Let's see if that works real quick. Sorry, the lag is just unbelievable. I forgot about YouTube's lag. Lazy Sally, I'm sick, but Cheshire streaming definitely. Lazy Sally, I hope you feel better soon. Well, maybe I can just detach one of these plugins. I don't know why it's not detaching when it says it is. Son of a biscuit. Well, maybe that's just one thing I can't show you is the mixer track. Damn it. Try it one more time. See if you can see that. Give YouTube 30 minutes to catch up. But anyway, while we're waiting to see if that works, there's a effect plugin that comes with FL Studio called Fruity Balance, and it's called something different in every DAW, but they all have it. It's basically a gain control, and it's got panning control on it as well. And it's a lot better than mixing with all the slider knobs and mixing or messing with all the there's the mixer. Okay. Messing with all the because you've got like 7 different places you can screw with the volume of something. It's here in the channel rack, you've got volume and panning. Here in the mixer rack, you've got volume, panning, separation, stereo separation stuff. Inside each one of the plugins themselves, you've also got ways to screw around with the volume. So you can get made a $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Holy crap. Love the track, brother. Right on. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. But yeah, it's really easy to have the volume situation get out of control. So what I like to do is leave every volume other than this fruity balance alone and don't worry about them. So this is the only volume I'm going to worry about for anything that's on effect track 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 15. They have all got their own gain control, pan control, and their own EQ. And that's kind of how I like to start everything. I'm not sure if you can see all these plugins. I'm trying to detach everything, but it's just giving me grief. Hopefully you can see them. And where did the mixer go? What? Interesting. Anyway, I guess you'll have to use your imagination. So, let's see. Moving on. Now that we've got kind of a basic gist of something, which is not bad, not bad. It's a start to something, but we're going to mute all of our instruments and we're just going to focus on the percussion here for a sec. I'm going to take everything and put them all in different patterns. So let's play it. I'm going to leave the kick on pattern 1. Let's take all the snares. So this one, let's take this, put it on pattern 2. Let's take this one, pattern 3. Let's take this clap, pattern 4. And the hi-hats we can throw on 5 and 6. Okay. And now we have a little bit more control over what our percussion is doing. Oops. Now, I'm going to go into our hats and kind of screw around with the panning a little bit. And also I'm going to close the mixer just so it doesn't look like anyone can see it anyway. So, okay, you can see the piano roll, so that's good. So the velocity, I'm just going to kind of mess around with a little bit. You don't have to, but it might add a little bit of, or take away from the uniformity and make it sound a little more spontaneous in terms of percussion. And the hi-hat's almost like it's being played by somebody and not just a electronic style dealy thing. Oops. So it'll give it a little bit more of the human aspect. And it's all random. I'm just gonna see what that sounds like. That sounds better. All right, all right. Hey Josh, thank you for all of the music. This is Retroactive 100. Hey Josh, thank you for all of the music you've made and sharing how you do it. It really has helped me out when I have a bad day when growing up. And yeah, sweet, that's awesome. I'm so glad it's helpful. Oh, that makes me happy. Sweet, Bruce, way better. I used to do automation for that. Nice tip. Oh, sweet. Look. And there's nothing wrong with the automation way either. I mean, I do that sometimes too. It just depends on where your head's at, I guess. So let's focus on just the hi-hats. Not too shabby, but if we open up our mixer, hopefully it shows up. It says it's detached. Let's jump into our parametric EQ. Oh, also, okay, here's another huge concept that I struggled with for a very long time, but it really helps on the back end, on the mixing and the mastering portion of your music. If you do this in the beginning, it helps tremendously with volume levels and saturation and stuff like that. So remember how I was talking about in that, oh, come on, mixer track. In that mixer, I use the balance as the gain control and the parametric EQ on every channel. Brace Yeti, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. See ya. Um, Something to keep in mind. Kern, just do this from now on, even if you may not understand or agree with. Just see if it helps with your finished product if you're making music. Um, I don't even know if you can see the the plugin. So the Fruity Balance, the gain right now is at 0. I turn everything down to -6 decibels on every track. Every single track. That's where you start, is -6 decibels. So that's what I'm going to do now. Every single one. -6, -6, -6. And I'll talk about that here in a second once I'm done with it. It's a much better place to start if you're running into volume issues. It's really hard to track down, like, where is this problem coming from? If you do things the same way every time in a way that works for you, it doesn't have to be this way, but in a way that works for you, you'll always kind of have an idea of where to look first. And if I'm taking and I'm controlling all of my gain and I'm turning it down by 6 decibels, then I know if I have something that's too quiet or too loud, I know exactly where to go to find that issue and where to deal with it, if that makes any sense. It also gives you about, give or take, -6 decibels to work with in terms of like headroom at the end of your mix. If for some reason your song is too loud, um, at the very end when you're mixing and mastering and rendering into MP3s and wave formats, if it's too loud at -6 decibels, then you know you went a little nuts. But you also know where to go to fix it. If it's too quiet, you also know exactly where to go, and you're not starting at your song peaking and then trying to fix it from there. You're starting at a point that's -6 decibels below where it's going to start clipping and add unwanted distortion to everything. So if you start at a lower part or a lower level and then work your way up to a more comfortable place, it's so much easier to do if you've got all your volume figured out. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to detach all these plugins so you can see them, but for some reason it's only working on some and not on others, but that's all right. I've got a couple more to do. And you can do that with any plugin, you know what I mean? Like if you don't want to use this master gain control on every mixer track, then say, well, I won't do it right now because you won't be able to see it because the detaching things aren't working. So never mind. But just make sure you know what's happening with your volume and start at a level that's low and you can increase that you can add to. It makes it so much easier than trying to subtract, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, so now let's take our parametric EQs and really kind of fine tune the sound, even though it's every single thing that can be adjusted. I like to adjust, even if you don't think it needs it. That might be a little OCD or a little perfection, looking for perfectionism, but it helps, I think, anyway. I used to not care at all, as you might be able to know or notice, but I've started caring a lot more. We want to do options, general settings. Yeah, detach all. It's already there. It should be showing up. I don't know why you guys can't see it. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. So I guess you can see the mixing board. I just the lag on YouTube is driving me nuts. So we've got our hi-hats on channels 7 and 9. Mochi agreed. These streams have been very useful. There's so much to learn through. Yes, there's too much to learn, but I'm glad they're helpful for somebody. So far, so good. Just wanted to get a small peek into what comes in the future. Not gonna lie, the track currently working on may become one of my favorites. Cat, good job right now. Thank you. Peace out. Bye. Bye, Mono. Yeah, definitely. I'll stream for as long as I can. I'm probably going to take a break here soon anyway. But before I do, we're going to route our hi-hat effects tracks and add some reverb to them. So on 7 and 9, I'm going to move or route them to channel 20. And then, oops. And then on channel 20, I'm going to add some reverb, Let's just use like basic fruity reverb stuff if I can find it. I don't know. You know, I'm going to put a fruity chorus on here. Sure, why not? And then throw some reverb on it. Let's go. Where did the fruity? Reverb there. Reverb 2. So now anything that's going through my mixer on channel 7 and 9 will also automatically have reverb added to it. See if we can find just a preset that we like. That was nice. Let's go high. Oh, I heard it. We'll go with something else. That's Smoke Studio all the way. We can do some stereo separation. I feel like I did it. Where was it? 3, 2. Kind of like that. Oh, damn it. You couldn't see that the whole time. I'm sorry. Anyway. And now we can kind of look at our snares. You know what? I want to put a couple more. Another thing I like to do is just mess around with uh, the tone, but in this case, notes of the percussion, even though it's not really notes that you're hitting, but And let's take, that's on number 4. What do we got? We got 4, 6, and 8. We're going to move to say 25. All right. And then actually put reverb on this one. Like say ROM or something. Mark, that's okay. Thank you so much for showing up. It's great to see you. It's fantastic to see you again. Thanks for stopping by and say hello. I miss your face. I'm trying to get back online, so hopefully we see a lot of each other more. And that goes for everybody here. Simon K, you got to sleep. That's okay. Thanks for showing up. Everybody, if you got stuff to do, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm just going to be screwing around for however long I can. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Some questions. I'm sorry if I missed your comments. So that was Merc saying, what's up, and he's got to go. Copy modify. How did you change the look of the patterns to look older? I have no idea. I did a lot of customizing in all of these in the top left corner of every window, I guess. There's a place where you can choose different options, and I most likely changed a whole bunch of stuff and kind of made it, customized it to be my own. I like to just screw around with stuff. If they're going to give me the ability to screw around with it, I'm going to screw around with it. You know what I mean? So that's probably what happened. I don't know how I did it, unfortunately, so that really doesn't help you, and I'm sorry. But check this out. So 5. When speaking about that volume gain -6 decibel control topic I was speaking about earlier, it's really great to have everything down at -6 decibels, because then it makes it easier for you to bring up the things that you want to be louder without having them clip and peak, such as kicks and bass and leads. So those things I like to keep around. If you can see the decibel meter on the Fruity Balance when this kick hits, right now it's at around -18, and it says it's at -6 decibels, which is showing up around -18. I like to bring it up until it's at around -8 or -6 on this little LED kind of display. So that's usually around -3 or 4 decibels, or maybe higher. So it's right there. So we're still It's still at about, let's put it back at -2. That way we still have some headroom to work with. But I haven't added any effects to it yet, so it's also probably going to get pretty loud. Watch your ears, please, because I'm going to add... What do we want on our kick? Some distortion. Probably want some distortion. See you later, Mogi. Thanks for showing up. Or Mochi. However you pronounce it. Let's find some distortion. Oh my god. I can use just FL Studio's kind of generic built-in fruity fast distortion, it's called. It's mostly a compressor-ish, but if I remember correctly, it doesn't really let you do much. Now I'll go back to my balance, my gain control. It was pretty good. Sitting at about, on the LED screen, about -12, -2.5 decibels. Still pretty loud for a kick, but kicks are supposed to be loud, so that's great. Now let's make sure our kick and our bass go together well. So I'm going to take our bass, cut it out, and put it in pattern 7. All right. See, now we can see we're running into some issues here. I'm going to throw this back down to about -5. All right. Oh god, I want to take a break, but there's like one thing leads into the next thing, and I really don't want to stop my train of thought. I'm worried I will get back to it, but if I don't take a break, I will have to lay down the rest of the day. So, first of all, Leschnitz, how would you define Cheshyre in terms of tempo, rhythm, and melodic structure? Gosh, that's a really good question. Sometimes it's like a charcuterie board of what am I trying to say? It's got everything in it. There's breakbeats, there's hardcore, there's like old school jungle style, there's D&B, there's some dubstep, there's house, there's hard bass, there's hard style sometimes. It's just a mixture of everything, and it doesn't have to be at 200 beats per minute, and it doesn't have to be at 110 beats per minute. It could be anywhere in between. I guess Cheshyre is more a style of adapting on the fly to what your song is beginning to sound like. It's not coming in with a predetermined notion of what you want to make, which there's nothing wrong with that. I do that all the time. But it's more letting the song control what it wants to do rather than you forcing the song to be something you want it to be, I guess, if that makes any sense. It's trying to channel the powers that be and use yourself as a conduit to let them exist, which is highly arrogant and a stupid thing to say. But that's Cheshyre is kind of just throwing the dice, really. I hit the random button. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. It just comes out the way it comes out, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. If that makes any goddamn sense. Mark days, whatever. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Simon K, I have to go in 20 minutes, sadly. Thanks for showing up, Simon K, and thanks for the good questions. And all the support, you guys, really. Seriously. I'm only making it through this because of you guys. I have no idea what I would do if I didn't have the support of my family and my friends and this online community. I mean, I've lost my job, I've lost my health insurance. I'm by the grace of God have a wonderful family that has allowed me to pay them rent instead of owing rent to someone who can kick me out where I'm living under a bridge. So without all of you guys, without this whole system of support that I'm lucky enough to have, I'm able to do this. So thank you so fucking much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm going to take a break. So take a concept and fly with it. Yeah, pretty much. That's about it. Throw in some basic distorted if you really want some brand recognition, I guess. I ruined basic distorted for everybody. I apologize for that. I didn't know what I was doing. I was young and stupid. But I took a great preset and I destroyed it for everybody else. That's my bad. When I come back, if you guys are still around, hey Eternal, I was about to jump on a quick 15-minute break, but Bruce, thank you so much. I'm gonna take a quick break, but yeah, when I come back, we're gonna go over a little bit of sidechaining, different ways to do that so that your bass and your kick live together in harmony if you want them to. You can also have them try to kill each other if that's your style. But when I come back, we'll go over that. Word? Sound like a plan? Yeah? Sweet. Yeah, come back tomorrow and watch the stream if you can't stay. Hopefully there's some tips that really help you guys out. Where's my break? Here's my break. I hope you enjoy whatever song plays during the break. All right, see you in about 15. Distorted for everybody. I apologize for that. I didn't know what I was doing. I was young and stupid. But I took a great preset and I destroyed it for everybody else. That's my bad. When I come back, if you guys are still around, hey Eternal, I was about to jump on a quick 15-minute break, but Bruce, thank you so much. I'm going to take a quick break, but yeah, when I come back, we're going to go over a little bit of sidechaining, different ways to do that so that your bass and your kick live together in harmony if you want them to. You can also have them try to kill each other if that's your style. But break. Um, um, where? What's happening? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh God. I'm trying to get these screens to work with me. Hi, hey. Okay, let's get back to this here music. Um, can everybody hear me? I don't think I did anything to the volume, but hopefully the mic and everything still is working good. Is it Vitor? Vitor Eduardo or Vitor? No, it's probably not Vitor. Vitor. Sound is muffled. Oh, that's probably my stupid mic. Is it? Can you still make out what I'm saying? I don't want to. If I go in there and try and screw with stuff, I know I'm gonna break everything. But if we can get by with the way it sounds now, okay, okay, good, sweet. Cat, hey Cheshire, can I request a slow dive on the next break? Oh yeah, absolutely. I can definitely do that. I'll cue that up before the next break. That actually might be the outro song, but I'll make sure. If it's a, a break time or if I have to go, I'll play a slow dive before I do. Okay, so we were on sidechaining. Oh man, sidechaining has been my nemesis and remains my nemesis. It's one of the coolest techniques, but also one of the most confusing things in the world for me. For other people, maybe not, but for me, it drives me nuts. Okay, good, cool. Thank you guys for the feedback. So this is sidechaining with Fruity Limiter, the plugin that comes with FL Studios. There are other plugins that make sidechaining so easy where you just click a button. And there are other plugins where sidechaining is super customizable. But for right now, I'm just going to go through the Fruity Limiter side and get a basic understanding of how it works. If you want to use it, it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. So bear with me. I screw it up every time I do it. But in the end, we'll figure it out. So here's what we got with the low end. So on our mixer, the bass is coming through on channel 11 and the kick is coming through on channel 5. So I'm pretty sure you start on the effect channel that you want to sidechain. In other words, the effects channel that you want to come out as more dominant, that you want to reserve the low end for. So if the bass is playing and the kick is playing, you want to go on the channel that's going to make that kick come through the bass. So the bass will quiet down, the kick will come up, and it'll kind of have this breathing aspect to it. So starting on channel 5, which is the kick, I'm going to come over to channel 11, which is the bass, down to this arrow. I'm going to right click it and sidechain to this track. Actually, sidechain to this track only. So you have two options, and you want to pick the very bottom, which is sidechain to this track only. So I might already have screwed it up, but then go to the channel where your bass is coming through, which is channel 11, and there's a lot of people who say you want to keep your compressors and limiters at the very bottom of your effect chain. So let's just do that. And put the fruity limiter on the bass effect channel. Now, let's see if you guys can see that, because this is important to be able to see it. I'm going to catch up with YouTube's. I don't think you can see it. Can you see it now? This is so annoying. I don't think you can see it now. Oh no! Try it again. You should be able to see it just fine. You can. Okay. Sweet. Thank you so much. Sorry about all the gaps. Where was I? Okay, so right now it's on the limiter function, but you want to click over to the compressor function. And on this here sidechain block, since you took number 5, channel 5, and routed it to channel 11, you can see it here as an insert, and you'll click on that. Then you drop your threshold down all the way, drop the knee down all the way, ratio, take it all the way down, and kind of use these 3 to get an idea of what's happening. Where'd it go? Oh, you also have to turn it up. Right there. I did it backwards. I'm telling you, I always screw it up. So take the limiter off of that one. I believe we're still gonna oh, actually, no, we're gonna have to then, oh God. So connect it back to the master channel, take track 11, sidechain that to track 5, and put the limiter on track 5. I think I did it backwards. I always mess it up, no matter what. Even if I've done it, even if I just did it, I always mess it up. So compressor, insert 11. So now the limiter should be on the effect channel that controls the kick. We've sidechained the bass channel to the kick channel and connected it through this insert here, which I hope you can see on the fruity limiter. Yeah. And then drop the threshold all the way down, drop the knee in the ratio, and did it disappear? Oh God, no, it shouldn't have. Let me do it again. Come back, limiter, come back. What happened to you? And turn it up. For right now, I'm going to take that distortion off that kick. I really don't think it's working anyway, but no, I think I messed it up. No, I think I still messed it up. Okay, hold on. I'm starting over. Starting over. Scratch everything I said. We will do this. It will be done. Don't worry. Okay, starting from scratch. There's no limit on 11. There's no limit on 5. How did I do this before? Okay, I think we want 11. The base is what we want to limit. So I got it. we're going to sidechain the effects for the bass to the effect that the kick is on. Turn that up, but then we're going to put the limiter on the bass channel. Did we already? Is that what we just did? I can't remember. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oh no. No. Hold on. No, we want to sidechain the kick to the bass. So the limiter is on the bass. We take the kick channel and sidechain it to the bass channel. Did we do that? Is that what we already did? Oh, I feel so foolish. There we go. Kind of. And then attach it with this. No, we're sidechaining the wrong thing. God, bear with me. Laugh all you want to, please. Throw things at the camera. Call me a hack. Send me hate mail if you want to. What am I doing? So why don't we sidechain it thusly? Did I do that? Damn it. Hold on a second. We're going to save this as, oh my God. Let's put it in the, I'll make a new folder. And it'll be live stream songs. And we'll call it Floob competition. This will give me a chance to show you something else I'm working on. Anyway, thanks, Simon K. maybe by tomorrow I'll have figured this out. But thanks for showing up. So save. I'm going to open a song I was just working on, and I just did this, and it was fine. Everything was fine. Now, if I can remember what song it was, I'll be a happy person. And you'll get to hear a song that I'm working on anyway. Oh. Luxor, what's up? Hey. Estress 180, Rebel Gamer. Hey. Tricky 482, how you guys doing? Xbox Road Hogmain. Sweet. Mayo Sunshine. Oh, you've been here. You've been here. All right. I think this is where I was sidechaining stuff. Anyway, I'll play you this. I've been working on this. Check this one out. Okay. Thanks for show. Oh, show. Listen up. Snake chain. Boy. Trying this artist. It's been coming up as my favorite right here. My computer, my laptop can't really handle everything that's going on, but I figured it out. That's the song I'm working on for something else, but that bass just gets me. It just gets me every time. Lishnitz getting kind of happy for some reason. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Livestream songs. Floob competition. Load this song, please. So the mistake I was making is that when we sidechain it to the other channel, we don't want to sidechain it only to that channel. And maybe I can show you. I don't even know if this is helpful for anyone, but we're doing it anyway. So the limiter goes on the channel where the bass is on. And then we take the channel that the kick is on, sidechain it to the bass channel, but not only to that channel. So the kick is coming through the master channel and getting sidechained through track 11, or FX channel track 11. I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing. And then we go back to 11 where our limiter is, make sure it's there, and try it again. Can you hear that? It's working. So all these dips here are the bass dipping out when the kick comes in. It's all based on the frequencies, but you can change we can change the attack and release time of when it starts and when it stops, plus how long it lasts for. And in those options are really where you can kind of experiment and get a better sound going on. So comes in like right, comes back right after the kick stops. So that's what we're looking for. and you can change like the length of it, how long it takes to come back. It's kind of fruity limiting sidechain 101. I didn't do a very good job of it, but it's also because I really am starting not to like that kick very much, even though we took the distortion off of it. Maybe that's why, because let's put the distortion back on and then screw around with the limiter. It's very that sounds a little better. What do you guys think? You think? Yeah. Yeah, I'm using the Lishnitz. I'm sidechaining with the FL, the free limiter, which also has a compressor attached to it. I was just going over that because we're mostly talking about stock plugins, and I'm doing a little competition on my Discord server where there's a list here of samples and plugins that you can use, but you can only use those. Um, so I'm trying to be as uh, thrifty, thrifty is that the right word, as possible. There's a ton of other plugins that do this a lot easier, but I'm doing it this way just to show how it can be done if you don't have a lot of access to better plugins, I guess. Really like that. Lishnitz. Oh, boy, that beginning reminds me of Fight or Flight. Oh, hell yeah. I love that song. I haven't listened to that song in a long time. And Lishnitz, you know, that's a good question. I don't want it to be an only FL Studio challenge, but I think it might be just because the only limitations have to deal with things that are inside FL Studios. Um, I'm not familiar. I'm I I need to think about what other limitations I can put on a competition that are more universal. But right now, it's just dealing with FL Studio, and I apologize for that. But it's the first one. So now we want. What else did we have here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, that's right. We still have these to worry about. So let's copy and paste these out of here. Put them in their own special channels. Oh, right. So let's kind of fuck around with how this song might start, because we've got like the first verse. I guess you could think about it in terms of if you were in a band with lyrics, this would be the first verse, I think. But we don't have an intro yet. So the first verse, we could say sounds like this. Which isn't bad. Um, so we need an intro so that we can present the first verse, and then we need to morph that first verse into a second verse, then a chorus, then another verse, then an outro, kind of the way you would if you were in a band. Um, that's one way to look at sound or song making. And we could try that here. Another way to look at like songwriting, I guess, is sometimes there's a moment that you want to capture and replay. And I think a lot of techno and a lot of electronic music does this, where it's mostly just focusing in on, say, like three descending notes. But within those three descending notes, everything else around it's going fucking nuts. That's a really fun way to write songs. But I think this one we're gonna write as if it were a traditional like band-ish thing. We'll see how it goes. We'll just see what happens. So like I think introducing it with just that at first. So we could call that like our string or pad section. And even if we just had like, because I like the kind of delayed reverbish. Oh, there. Oh, one second. Shit. Wait. So let's say we just for fuck's sake, I guess, and we'll throw that in down here. But we can also take elements of that and have that play with the beginning, and then maybe those three. Oh, you know what? I like that better. Yeah, that's better. That's kind of a fun way to introduce it, maybe just a little slowly, little nuggets. And if we're doing that, then we might as well, oops, throw in some of this. Now I'm going to throw in the longest drum roll buildup of my career right here. So let's play this over and over again till we get absolutely sick of it. But so it's going to be that long. Okay, so let's do it. And then we'll do, oops. Oh shoot, I gotta zoom in. And this will be the one here. Maybe even computer or my laptop's having a really hard time with this, but we're gonna keep on going. Thank you. Thank you guys very much. I think it's coming together pretty nicely. Let's try the snare. And then the claps. Now the hats are gonna take forever, so why don't we do like something like this? So I'm just gonna freestyle it here. Let's do the whole thing and kind of just click from here. Oh gosh. Honk. Maybe a little further. Up to build. Okay, I'll keep going with that. What was our kick again? There, so we'll do something like. A little bit. Oh boy. Maybe just kind of copy that. And maybe go a little more. That's the one I want. So then I want this one. Actually, that's where it's gonna go. We're just gonna go nuts. And that's gonna be the one that really brings it home. Now let's start out a little bit lower. That's not bad. Hey, thanks. Red event. Oh, me the fella. That's so nice. You guys are so fucking awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's coming together. It is, but it's still missing something. And I think what I want to do. Fuck it up still. There's something wrong with that god dang side chain. I think I should did it backwards again. No. If this doesn't. It might be I'm get frustrated because of other things. Um, let me see. There was something I also wanted to try. Okay, so since we can only use these instruments, let's copy this or clone it, those harmonics, and make something that goes along here. So like. That's not the right one. Clone the wrong channel. It's really cool. But then, we can kind of like nudge it in there. Oops. Uh, oh, still needs a heck of a lot of work, but it's going somewhere. I just messed that up for everybody. Let's listen to it from, say, here. Anyway, it's turning into something. We got something going on. It's not nothing. So that's good. It's definitely something. But I'm having real concerns about that bass and that kick combo. I need to mess around with that a lot more, but my back is killing me, guys. It's just killing me. Uh, so that might be it for today. Looks like some of you guys have taken off already anyway, so thank you so much. Thank you so very much for joining me on the first stream in a very long time. I'm gonna try my hardest to be back and not disappear again like I have been doing. So thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for the encouragement, support, and everything. Ideas, all of it. real quick, I will add my Discord. Go join the Cheshyre Discord if you're not already there. We do some fun stuff every once in a while. It's been kind of slow since I've been recovering or maintaining, but we're going to try and get going again. So, peace. Much love to you. Thank you so much. And have a good day. I'm going to end it. It's going to end. Oh, I got to go to the outro. Oh, I got to see if it's that one song. Oh, I don't know how to do that without. Let's just do it. I'm just going to do it. Changed it.